There it is, guys. Air Force Two on its way to Vegas and then to San Francisco. It just left Andrews Air Force Base, a few minutes ago. Hey, deja vu all over again. Yep, we are back at the U.S. Capitol, where we were yesterday before we had a microphone malfunction. Let me take you to this little cool place nearby while we look at the U.S. Capitol building, and let's go see what cool stuff we can see today. It's gonna be a hot one today. Sprinklers are already on. It's already a rainbow started. So guys, it is Tuesday? No, it's Wednesday the 10th, and Washington has entered August recess. This is the time of year when it gets incredibly hot and basically everybody bails out. This morning the Vice President flew off to Las Vegas, then to San Francisco. She'll be on vacation for a while. Joe Biden leaves today at 12:30 to go to South Carolina for a week with his family. Not going to have a helicopter. They're going to probably motorcade because we've got some bad weather coming in this afternoon. Don't know if I can show you that motorcade though, because I've got to pick up my kid at his social service work across the river. But we'll find something interesting to show you. We always do. Let's go back and start right here. So we are just down from the U.S. Capitol right now. And just over here are the Botanical Gardens, the U.S. National Botanical Gardens run by the Capitol. And these are gardens that are, well, quite impressive. I came here yesterday to make a video because I thought the death flower was here. It's actually at another building, and I messed up the audio. So you know what? I said, I know you guys like flowers and stuff. We'll come back. So we've come back today. Show you some of the water lilies. Then we're going to go inside. The building opens in 5 minutes, so we're kind of stuck outside for a few minutes. Looks like a Monet painting. Go this way. So this is a free garden. It's on the grounds of the U.S. Capitol, just down from the House side. And it was built right around the turn of the century, if I recall. It's actually pretty darn warm inside the building. They've got like a tropical room and a desert room and whatnot. I used to come in here, I'd go ice skating on the reflecting pool when it would freeze, and I'd come in here and warm up on a little creek. Let's cut through here. Up there you can see the dome just behind the Botanical Building. And in the middle here is, I don't know what this is. Is this art or is it a weed? Let's go take a look. I guess you can go through it. They just don't want you to climb on it. It's vines and branches. It is, I think it is living. Is it? Maybe? No. I think it's sticks. Sticks woven into a pattern. Yeah, it's not. Some of it might be living. I think a lot of it is dead. Okay, so we voted art. Oh, here we go. In celebration of the 200th anniversary, the garden had an artist make a custom statue. And they built this out of Siberian elm, Norway maple, and non-native cherry trees.
You want to walk through that thing? I know, it's kind of cool.
It's kind of funky. All right, let's check out this garden before the building opens, and then we'll go in. Oh, there's the bells. The bells means it's 10 o'clock. And 10 o'clock means we can go inside. So let's mosey over and go inside, yeah? Shall we? So I just got a note from the photographers group that Jon Stewart is at the White House. They're signing the burn pit legislation today. That'll be the last official act before he drives off today. So they're gathering in the, I think, in the East Room right now. Here we go. Welcome to the Botanical Gardens, U.S. National Botanical Gardens. Palm trees. It's actually, it's cool in this room, but it's more humid in here than it was outside, which is kind of hard to do. So these are some fruit trees actually, and they donate the fruit to local charities. You can see the roof, yeah. I think the bird sound is artificial. Let's go through here. So the side is just a exhibit. It's no real thing. Go outside. I was here yesterday. These were misting machines, and they were spraying mist on everyone. So this is like the children's garden where the kids come out to play. And they can dig, and they get sprayed by these misters. Yeah, here's another misting machine, which cools things down quite a bit. They don't have it on because there's no kids out here, just me. Big kids don't count. Look at this trellis. All right, let's duck in here. Oh, I think we're going in the tropics. Yep. Oh, geez. Woof. Just got hit by the humidity. Kerblamo. Yeah, I mean, they're actually misting up there, and there's wet on the ground. This is the tropics room, guys. It's about 100% humidity in here. It's not as hot as it is outside, but boy, is it ever humid. This is the big dome. Oh, there's an upstairs level. Shall we go upstairs? Ooh. So the woman is right. It is much more humid up here. There's a pond down there. Some pretty tall trees back here. Look at that. I don't know what it is. This is a Brazilian tree. Whew. Quite warm. Pretty cool view of the dome from here though, guys. Yeah, can you see that? Through the glass. Ooh, the desert room. So now we're in the desert.
Don't touch that. Touch. Oh, ouch.
Namibia. Those are interesting flowers. It's actually not that hot here. I mean, it's hot, but there's no humidity. It's very arid here. They dehumidified this. That's a funky cactus. Bolivia, Mexico, burro's tail. Argentina. Whoa, look at this big guy. Hawaii. See the Hawaiian section. It's cool in here. I'm sorry. The Primeval Garden. The Jurassic Park Garden. Ooh, it's hot in here. Lots of ferns. No dinosaurs that I can see. cool. Boy, I've seen that. I think that's like a character in Fortnite. All right, there's one more section on the other side. We got to cut through the central garden to get to it. We'll go see those medicinal plants. The crowd was too crowded. So this was closed for many years due to COVID. Just reopened a few months ago. Now, these are the folks who have that corpse flower, that death flower that I showed you yesterday, but they loaned it to the Smithsonian, so it's currently down at the Smithsonian, and that's where it's going to bloom later this week. I will show you when it blooms, and I will wear a mask because apparently it stinks. Oh, garden shop. Can't have a thing without a goat. Rare and endangered. Okay, that's just an exhibit. I don't need to see a sign. I want to see plants. These are rare plants and endangered plants. Florida cactus. Oh, it's closed. Hawaii cabbage on a stick. Why go to the south of France when you can just come here? Canary Islands, olive trees. Southern Africa. Well, not really Mediterranean, but I guess that climate-wise, maybe. Yeah, it has a Mediterranean climate. So does the U.S. in some parts. Yeah, the California chaparral, which is Northern California, which has a similar climate. Oh, what's in this room? Orchids. Okay, the orchid section. There's a few in bloom. Ecuador. Delivery truck. Costa Rica. Carolina orchids, little stars. Aztec. Pretty cool. It's supposed to be massive in the spring. Through the kids section in case they turn the sprinklers on. And they haven't turned the sprinklers on, hosers. We can walk through this garden. This is the children's garden again. And the kids can come out here and they've got like shovels and rakes. Yeah, see, they got shovels and brooms and watering, and they can pretend, yeah, they can dig stuff here, plant stuff here. Teach the kids how to be gardeners. Oh, hey, it activated. Mr. Oh. That was fun. There we go. So you have to walk through those two things to activate them, I guess. Okay, guys, I think we've done a nice little walk around the Botanical Gardens. Now it's time to go explore the rest of the city. See what else we can get up to today. I'm sure we'll find something fun. But hopefully my microphone worked better today. Hopefully I won't have to re-record this again anytime soon. But it is a nice place to visit. Oh. A bunch of nighthawks. Where are they going? Pentagon. September 11th, 9:37 a.m. Now there is a bench for every person who was killed. Now this bench, for example, is Dana Falkenberg, and she was born in 1992. Zoe Falkenberg. I guess her name was Dana. She was the youngest person to die in the attack. Now, you see, these benches are all facing that way, and that's an indication. This is Zoe. This must have been Dana's sibling. This is an indication that the deaths of these people were on the plane as they are pointing inwards towards the Pentagon itself. Now, the next set of benches over there, this was 1990. So they were, what, 11 years old? So those were the 11-year-old kids, 3 11-year-old kids who died. And then over here, you have a whole bunch pointing outwards. These are teenagers, yeah? This was 1979. So, okay, so he was 20, 22, 77, 25. So these were probably young enlisted servicemen who were in the Pentagon. And theirs point outwards. This is an indication that these people were in the Pentagon building. So yes, IT Second Chris Romeo Deschamps, U.S. Navy. Sergeant Thurman, U.S. Army. And all of these go outwards as these were people in the building itself. ET-3 Christopher Burford, U.S. Navy. But then as it gets a little bit more, the age of the people gets a little older, they start to become a little bit mixed. You still have a specialist, and what's this? OS-2, United States Navy's lieutenant or something. And then some going out and some going in. And then the bulk of the people who passed away were in the prime of their lives, 30s and 40s. You see right here, 20s, 30s, and 40s. Over 180 people are represented by these pillars. Molly McKenzie. These light up at night. Major Stephen Lung, United States Army. Now the direction of these points to the impact point on the Pentagon, which I get yelled at if I film there, but the impact point was right there. The Pentagon helipad was right here, and the fire truck was right here, but the fire truck got knocked out by the crash. Norma Cruz Khan. So we're in the 1950s, 53, 52, 57, and then the oldest person would be down there. The trees are flowering, that's kind of pretty. There are jets from National Airport. This is 1936. This was a flight to San Jose, if I remember. Stanley Hall. And this is the oldest person, Captain John Yamanicki Sr., U.S. Navy, retired. And he was on the plane, as you can tell by the direction. He was born in the 1930s. Yeah, 1930. 1932 over here, Master Sergeant Max Bielke, U.S. Army, retired, but he was in the Pentagon that day. Now, if you look over at the Pentagon, I don't know if we can get a film it because it's not supposed to film it, but there is a difference in stone color, and that's where they replaced a huge section. So you see that part that protrudes out, and then the stones on the left there are a slightly lighter color than the stones on the right. That's the area that was replaced. These are the young kids. These are 11-year-olds. Asia Cotton. It was actually circulating. Bernard C. Brown II. That was that girl Zoe. Zoe Falkenberg. The whole Falkenberg family suffered that day. Dana, Charles, Leslie, they all perished. So 2 kids and a mother and father. Whew. This is the 9/11 Memorial. It is open to the public pretty much every day. There's no parking. You got to park way far away and then walk or get a bus ride. But if you're here, it's definitely worth visiting. It's the VH92 going to Anacostia. Cool. There it is. Kneecap. Kneecap's on its way.
I feel like it's one of these. Those things. Go to the next page.
So guys, I'm sorry I couldn't give you more from the roof. It just wasn't safe with all that lightning up there. We are now fully into August recess. Harris is out of town. Biden is out of town. The Congress is out of town, though the House will come back on Friday. But we're not going to see a lot of politics. We're not going to see a lot of motorcades or helicopters. So the next few days, weeks, well, we're going to see a lot of Washington, D.C., all right? I'm going to take you off the beaten track. We'll go to some other places that we don't visit that often. But, yeah, we'll get you around. We'll still make it worth your while. Thanks a lot for watching. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.